Well, a lot will depend on how this man plays tonight as well. Let's make no mistake at all about that. It'll be the West Germans in white who will be kicking off. As you saw, Andrus of Czechoslovakia won that toss. And Dieter Miller getting the game underway. Beckenbauer playing it now to Dietz, another new member of this German side from Duisburg. Number 7 is Rainer Bonhoff. Here's Beckenbauer again. Coming forward. Doing a Beckenbauer now, coming forward with a lot of venom now, and it's Masny for Czechoslovakia. Good swift challenge though by Dietz. And the Germans get it away again. Oh no, maybe they're not. Masny with a chance now. Schwellig with a great chance. Oh, and a great save by Meyer. Nahoda and Schwellig. Schwellig has scored. Well, all of the Germans' own making. They gave it away there. Masny put it across. Schwellig had a chance. Tremendous piece of goalkeeping here by Meyer. The ball, unluckily for him, wouldn't go out. Comes across the goal again, and Schwellig is there to put it in just by the post. 1-0. The German face is looking worried. But not for long. A free kick then to Czechoslovakia. Beckenbauer's header getting it away. Here's Tobias now, trying to get a shot. Goal! Goal by Tobias! 2-0. Well, out of the blue, that one. Masny's free kick. Beckenbauer heading it away. It didn't really seem a terribly powerful shot, but it beats Meyer all right. 2-0 then to Czechoslovakia. 25 minutes gone. Schwarzenbeck. Long ball on the far side to get the Germans going again. Bonhoff's right in there. Good run by Wimmer. Now for Bonhoff. A little chip now for Dieter Müller. And it's 2-1. Well, they are such magnificent competitors. And what about this for a foraging run from Herbert Wimmer? A nice little cross by Bonhoff. And Dieter Müller with so much time to hook it in, which he does superbly to make it 2-1. Well, Dieter Müller, what an international baptism he's had. His first game, he came on as a substitute and scored a hat-trick. That was only on Thursday, and now he's put the Germans back in the game again. Whistles everywhere from the crowd, and 30 seconds remaining. No time to lose for the Germans. They've got everybody now in the Czech penalty area, bar Beckenbauer, and he's into the back of the net. I think it was Hoeneß who put it there. But in the very, very last seconds, the Germans have got an equalizer. As it came floating in. No, it was Holstenbein, says, that finally made the touch. And the final whistle has gone. It was that close to the end. As we see it again in slow motion from the normal angle. Hoeneß was right in there, but in fact it was Holstenbein quite clearly there. And another fantastic escape act by the West Germans is seen here again. And the Czechs, I would have thought, must still be downcast at the thought of being so close to this major prize. A matter of 5 seconds away from it, in fact, when Holstenbein headed that equalizing goal right at the end of 90 minutes. Well, by now the players will have been nominated, the penalty kickers. So, Czechs go first. And it's Masny who is going to take it. They've each got to take 5. And there are some players, hardened professionals in that centre circle while you're watching this picture, and Sepp Meyer, who can't bear to watch. Masny against Meyer. That's 1-0 to Czechoslovakia, and Masny vastly relieved about that. Even if Bonhoff misses, they've got to go through the 5 penalties. The whistle from the Czechs in the crowd and the Yugoslavs who want Czechoslovakia to win. Beckenbauer's right back there, but it's Bonhoff then. And he has scored as well. That's 1-1 on penalties. Nahoda, I think, is the next one to go. So, Nehoda for Czechoslovakia against Sepp Maier. And he's whacked it into the back of the net as well. 2-1 to Czechoslovakia. So now it's Victor back in goal with the Czechs leading 2-1 on penalties. And it's Fleury, the substitute. Left-footed by the look of it against Victor, who's been a hero for so long. He'd be a greater hero now if he could save it. But he can't. And Fleury makes it 2-2. The Czechoslovakian skipper coming up next to take it for Czechoslovakia against Sepp Maier, crouched on his line. And still some of those players in the centre circle dare not watch. Ondra dare not miss, and he hasn't missed. 3-2 now to Czechoslovakia. Bongarts then, the substitute. What a test for him now. Ball not properly on the line to add to the tension of it all. Czechoslovakia leading 3-2. The European Championship still at stake. And he's headed into the roof of net to make it 3-3. Well, Djurkovic versus Maier. Whack in the back of the net. 4-3 now to Czechoslovakia. Well, Hernes. What on earth could be going through his mind now? He's a fairly level-headed fella. Showing his number to referee Gonella. Victor being told to stand on his line. Hernes versus Ivor Victor. He missed it! Hernes over the crossbar. Now, Czechoslovakia are one kick away from winning the European Championship. That if Panenka scores with this shot, Czechoslovakia have won the championship. Now Panenka versus Maier, and he scored it, and they've won it. Czechoslovakia are the new European champions after one of the most dramatic European championships that we've had since it started in 1960. Czechoslovakia 2-0 up. Apparently throwing it away, losing it with a goal right at the end of normal time, and then winning it in the most dramatic fashion with this penalty now by Panenka, the number 7. He only seemed to half hit it.